Seen across all of our service area, we've had that significant progress that's been made, and that really is a testament to the dedication and the hard work of our field crews. They've been working nonstop around the clock ever since this storm first began.
Good evening. Thanks for joining us tonight. This live power outage tracker showing parts of northeast Wisconsin still reeling after this week's spring snowstorm.
As he just mentioned, power crews working around the clock. They're making good progress, but for some folks, the latest estimate, they won't get their lights back and their power back until Saturday. Emily Riley joining us live with the first alert update, where some folks in Denmark are among those who are still in the dark tonight. Emily.
Cami and Bill, most of the homes behind me here are without power, and neighbors are patiently waiting for it to come back on. People I spoke with earlier today are doing what they can to stay warm and preserve food in the meantime. Some people here are using generators. Others are relying on friends and family for help. Meanwhile, utility crews continue to work on the outages across the region. A spokesperson for WPS says there's hundreds of extra workers brought in from around the Midwest to fix these outages. Today, crews have found many damaged utility poles in addition to power lines that came down.
8:30 a.m. yesterday, so we've been without power about, I don't know, over 30 hours probably. Over 30 hours probably.
Feet away from any downed power lines, and if you do see one, you can report it to your utility service provider or local law enforcement. Reporting live in the village of Denmark, Emily Riley, Action 2 News.